All right. Welcome back, everybody. Again, this is Vic with you. Guys, we're going to be talking about banner media advertising right now in this video. And again, as always, the purpose is to give you one strategy, right? To give you some ideas to point you in a direction that you can go out there and you can explore these different strategies for getting traffic to your website, right? So in this particular video, I will teach you and I'll actually show you some things when it comes to getting banners or getting traffic, I should say, from your banners. Okay, so it's really cool way to get traffic as well. I do that all the time. I love this because I call this an automated traffic idea, really, because you place a banner once, right? And your banner usually stays on the site where you place it for about, anywhere from 2 weeks to a month, sometimes 2 months, okay, sometimes even 90 days. So let's say if you found yourself a profitable source for banners, right? Well, what you can do is you can just place a banner there, right? And you have traffic coming in, residual traffic that you don't have to work for, you don't have to do anything, right? Again, this is just another channel for you to get traffic to your website, and it's automated. All right, it's residual, which is really cool, really pretty cool word, right? Residual traffic. So you do the work once, you pay them a little bit of money, place your banner, and you get traffic coming in. If the if the banner that you or the site that you're placing a banner on is actually a good site, I'm going to teach you how to filter them, right? I'm going to teach you what to look for. I'll kind of give you some secrets here, so you are aware of how to find these good trafficked sites where you can put your banners on, right? But if the site is good and if you get good traffic, guys, you'll be getting steady flow of leads, steady flow of traffic on a regular basis, daily basis. All right, so let's talk about this stuff, right? Banner media, four major sources, guys. Four major sources. There's four different. I mean, there's obviously a lot of there's a lot of trainings on this topic. High Traffic Academy. I actually go into a lot of details when it comes to banners, how to create them, where to find all these traffic sources, where to all these banner sites and stuff like that. Which of course, if you are diamond with Big Idea Mastermind, right, you have access to that for free. If you're not, well, you can become one, right, and get it for free as well. But four major sources, if I had to kind of narrow it down, the four biggest ones, my friend, would be this. Number one, it would be banner ad networks. Okay, there are tons and tons of different networks for banner advertising. Okay, so you can go to these networks, and some of them I just listed here, as you can see. Buyads.com, adready.com, post360.com, etc., etc., etc. Folks, there's like literally probably hundreds of them out there. Okay, now one of the cool things I want to tell you, if you are diamond with Big Idea Mastermind, again, I don't know where you're watching this video, right? So if you're watching this video, if you are silver, maybe you're a gold member with Big Idea, that's cool, right? But if you're diamond, I actually have a whole list compiled of the top banner ad networks that I personally use, that have worked really well for me personally, and of course I share them with you guys in the diamond area of Big Idea Mastermind, right? But I'll teach you how to actually find them yourself as well. Okay, so that would be the first major source for you to find banners. And again, we're going to jump online here in just a second, and I'll teach you and show you how to uncover these gems, right? Second source, I call this source the good old OPB, all right? It stands for other people's blogs. My friend, this is actually pretty awesome. And I'm going to show you how to do that as well. You can actually place banners on other marketers' blogs, and it can be very effective. It can be really lucrative for you if you do that. Source number three, all right, would be affiliate marketplaces such as, for example, ClickBank or Pay.com or ClickSure.com, and things like that, right? So you go to these marketplaces and see what I'm looking for here. The reason I say there's four major ones, there are actually three major so far, right, is because you want to place your banners where there is a lot of traffic. Okay, not only there is a lot of traffic, but the traffic has to be very targeted for what you have to sell, right? For whatever you got, to promote. So if you have a targeted traffic, you can be set, right? If you place your banners in front of people who are not targeted, and there can be millions of people watching your banners and seeing your banners, but if they're not targeted, well, it's not going to do any good to, to you or anybody else. All right. So the name of the game here is getting in front of people who are targeted, who are already looking for information that, for whatever you got. All right. And so source number 4 here, it's going to depend, right? It can be major, it can be minor, depends on how you look at it, but it's going to be your own blog, right? So if you got your own blog, especially if you're with Empowered Network, you have your own blog, right? Again, depending on when you're going to be watching this video, Empowered Network is coming out with the version 2.0, right? ENV2, which is really, really phenomenal. Blogging is going to be so much easier, so much simpler, and it's going to go viral. My friend, utilize your blog. You should be blogging yourself, right? You should have a blog. You should be posting stuff on your blog. You should be focusing on getting, exposure to your blog on a daily basis, and you should be focusing on getting your blog ranked on Alexa. And of course, we're going to teach you all this stuff, as obviously, if you go platinum and diamond with Big Idea Mastermind, we actually have specific trainings on how to rank that, how to really, get your blog ranked higher on Alexa and get, a lot of people to see your blog on a daily basis, things like that, right? But, don't overlook your own blog, right? So if you have a blog, place banners on your blog, because people who see your blog, they read your post, there is a banner on your blog, you know what? People are going to click on it, So in a minute here, I'm going to actually show you, I'm going to walk you through, we're actually going to jump online together, and I will walk you through and show you how to do each one of these things individually, right? But before we do that, there's a couple of things I want to tell you. All right, so important things to know. Now, I don't have the luxury of time here, nor do I want to really take a lot of time right now. Again, if you are not, let's say if you're watching this video, if you're like silver or even gold member of Big Idea Mastermind, that's cool. See, I don't, what I want to do here for you, my friend, is I want to give you an idea here, right? I want to point you into in a direction that you can actually go and start to explore this concept called banner advertising, right? But if you are diamond, or at least platinum, right? Then, of course, we're gonna dive into a lot deeper on this particular subject, and talk a lot about how do you actually create banners, what do you write on them, how do you put together the banner copy that would convert better for you, right? How do you do all that stuff? So for now, again, I just want to give you some resources. I want to give you an overview, kind of like a bird's eye view on this topic, so you can go out there and you can explore. Okay, my goal is not to to overcomplicate things. All right, I want to keep it very, very simple, but I want you to start thinking about, I like to, when it comes to traffic, I'd like to put it this way, right? As an entrepreneur, as a marketer, right? If you want to be successful long term, you don't want to depend on me. All right, you don't want to depend on anybody. You want to depend on yourself. Does that make sense? And what I like to say is, you want to dig your own well. You want to dig your own well so you can have your own fresh water to drink out of. Make sense? And so the idea here is, again, to point you in a direction, and then for you to go out there and explore this. Don't just listen to this. Don't just watch this video and say, okay, that's a great idea, but I'm not going to do anything now. I want you to actually start doing something, all right, after watching this video, because I want you to find your own sources. I want you to find your own traffic jams and your own, little, puddles or little lakes of traffic and visitors, or maybe you're going to find an ocean. Who knows, right? That you can go to over and over and over again. Again, you don't have to depend on anybody, all right? But important thing to know, number one, is if you want to create cool banners, all right, from people who understand banner advertising, and especially people who understand our niche, all right, internet marketing, how to make money online, affiliate marketing, network marketing. The place I like to go to a lot is called, right there's on a screen for you, right? $20banners.com. Okay, so you can actually go there, just contact them. They're awesome people. They usually turn your banners around within 24 to 48 hours. Okay, so if you need to create a banner, something that would be unique, something that would be different from everything else that's out there. Let's say if you're promoting Empower, all right, you're promoting Big Idea, you're promoting something, whatever that's out there, right? Again, you can apply this information to anything, and it's going to be just as relevant. But if you're gonna be promoting banners, I like to keep my banners to be a little bit unique. I want to keep them fresh. I want to keep them look a little bit different than what everybody else out there is promoting. Even from the same company. Okay, so if you go to $20banners.com, you can actually create yourself a few banners. If you want to do that, that's a resource I personally use myself. All right, important thing to know, number 2, is banner space is like real estate. Okay, so location is important. So in a moment here, I'm going to show you, we're actually going to jump online, right, like I said, and we're going to explore different places, how to uncover these banner advertising sites and things like that. But I want you to understand, as a marketer, you need to understand this, all right? Just like real estate, location is very, very important, okay, for your banners. Banner location is very, very important as well. Okay, hold on one sec here. So what do I mean by that? Well, here's what I mean. If you place a banner at the bottom of the website, okay, that banner is not going to be nearly as effective as if that banner was placed at the top of the very same website. Make sense? So when I do my banners, I always want to place my banners either at the very top or at the on the right hand side that's above the fold. And I'm going to show you exactly what I mean by that in just a minute here. Okay, but I just want you to kind of keep that in mind for now. Okay, before I place a banner on any site, I will always check that site for traffic stats on Alexa.com. Okay, so I'll just go to Alexa.com, and again, I'm going to walk you through and show you actually how I do that. But in case you're taking notes or things like that, I just want to kind of run through these ideas, and then we'll actually do this in practice in a minute here. Okay, but I want to see what kind of traffic that website is getting before I will place my banner. Is that important? Of course, right? Of course, it's important because if that site is not getting a lot of traffic, well, there is no reason for me to place a banner there, right? I mean, nobody's going to see it. So I want to place banners on high trafficked sites. Now, next thing is always negotiate, my friend. Whether you're dealing with a broker, right? Whether you're dealing with an individual, somebody has a personal blog. Maybe you're talking to a banner network, right? Maybe you're talking to a marketplace like ClickBank, or ClickSure. Maybe you're talking to who knows who, right? You always negotiate. Okay, when I buy media, I don't pay the asking price. Especially if if you're trying them for the first time. So when you're trying something for the first time, you always want to get the first advertiser's discount, right? Just negotiate with them. And here's what I say. When I talk to them, I say, guys, look, I need to do a test, all right? I want to do a test run with you. If it works well for me, I'm gonna come back and I'll give you a lot of money, right? That's kind of the line they like to hear a lot. And so a lot of times they'll give me 30%. 25, 30%, sometimes 40% discount for the first time advertiser with them. Okay, cool. And then lastly is this: you want to test multiple sources and always track results. My friend, I cannot emphasize this enough. Okay, very, very, very important. Why do you need to test multiple sources? Well, because if you run a banner, right, let's say if you only ran a banner on this one site, okay, and it bombed. Right, it didn't get you the results that you were looking for. Well, you're kind of stuck, right? And especially if you didn't even track that one, you don't know where the traffic came, how much traffic came from that banner. Well, you don't know how well it worked for you. So what I like to do is when I run my banners, and again, this is I'm kind of laying the groundwork for you here, because as you get to the higher levels of Big Idea Mastermind, let's say if you get to the platinum or you get to the diamond level, where we really start digging into the details and really go into the advanced training on this kind of topics. You want to understand kind of and have a good idea of the landscape of this particular traffic avenue, or as I like to call it, right? Because traffic is, like I said, in the last video we talked about using other people's lists, right? That's your avenue of traffic, right? You master that and you set it up, and again, you want to have your own little gems that's going to be working for you, right? Places you can go to over and over again to get traffic. Now, banner media is another avenue, right, of traffic, another stream of traffic. So if you can picture, if you can picture a circle, and that's your site, all right, and then you have these different streams coming to that circle, right, and these streams are your traffic sources, right? We got banners, we got other people's blogs, we got Craigslist, we got different, traffic coming from different directions. Does that make sense? And so when you set each one of these correctly, right, and when you polish them, my friend, you will never, ever, ever have to depend on anybody. You will never have to worry about not making enough money. You will never have to worry about, not having conversions, not having sales. Listen, you will be set, all right? You will be able to teach what you know. And see, that's the thing. As an internet marketer, you need to do this kind of stuff. You need to test. You need to see what's working for yourself, right? And then so you can later on, right, as you're building your team here with Big Idea Mastermind or Empower Network, you can later share with your group. You can later, you want to be known as a person of value, right? In this industry, in this space called internet marketing or network marketing industry. Listen, if you want to make big bucks, you want to become a person of value, right? And how do you become a person of value? Well, you become a person of value by doing things. First of all, I guess let me kind of backtrack first of all, right? Just for a moment here. Well, first of all, you become a person of value by learning things. Okay, that's what you're doing right now. You're learning things, right? So next thing what you do is you test what you learn. You actually act on the information. You act on the ideas that you're learning. Make sense? Right? And third thing is you test and you track results. Right? So whatever, you're watching this video, I'm going to show you how to get your banners, how to find those places, etc. Right? You will go out there and you will start digging the dirt, right? You will start moving the dirt. You will start looking for those gems. And you know what? You will create your own, and this is what I actually advise you to do, is create your own little swipe file, create your own little directory, right? As you're testing different things, and you don't have to go after hundreds of them. You can just pick, 5 to 10. Different banners, banner sources, right? And just test maybe 5 at a time, right? Maybe run 5 banners in 5 separate locations, okay? 1 banner in 5 separate locations, and track your results. And how do you track your results? Well, we have Tracker 123, which is a tracking software that's available to you if you are a gold member. I believe if you're a gold member and above with Big Idea Mastermind, you have that for free, right? It's a tracking software that will track conversions for you. It's going to track clicks. It's going to track, unique opt-ins and things like that. Really, really cool thing. You don't have to pay a dime for it. You get it for free, right? So there is no excuse for you not to be able to track things, right? But see, what you're doing is you're creating your own little gems of traffic. You're creating your own little, your own swipe file, your own vault that later on you can come back to, and you can pick and choose what you want to implement. And most importantly, you will have information that you can pass on to your team members as you're growing your organization. Does that make sense? And my friend, that's how you get big in this industry. That's, when you do these things, again, it's simple. I don't want to overcomplicate simple thing, right? The thing is simple. You learn, you implement, you track, right? You see what's working for you, create yourself a little swipe file, and you do what's working and you don't do what's not working. Okay? Formula is pretty basic. So testing multiple sources and always tracking your results is very, very important. So let's do this right now. Let's go ahead and jump online together here. And so first thing we said, first major source was, what was that? If you remember, it was Banner Networks, wasn't it? Okay, so we can go to our buddy Google here, and we can say, here's what you can do, right? So if you're not let's say if you're not a Diamond member with Big Idea, and you don't have access to my, to my banner vault, for a lack of a better phrase, but places where I personally, have tested and I come back to over and over and over again to get my banners. Here's what you can do, okay? Well, first of all, you can just become a Diamond member and just get it. Or if you're not a Diamond, here's what you can do. You can go to Google and you can do, you can search for, let's say, Banner Ad Networks, okay? And just see what comes up, okay? Check it out. 25 advertising networks, okay, for online businesses. Huge list of ad networks. All right, pay-per-click banner ads. As you can see here, my friend, there is plenty. All right, banner pay, homepage, value click. All right, there is a lot of different sites you can go through. Okay, something else you can do here is you can just go and say buy banner ads online. All right, and see what comes up. Look at that, buyselads.com, right? Again, we got 1800banners.com. So you just do a little bit of a research, right? Go through these sites, okay? Contact them publishers, all right, or those networks, and talk to them and see what demographics, what they got going on. That's how you find your banner ad networks. I mean, pretty simple, right? See, most people complicate a simple thing. Most people think that, well, if they hear a word banner media, all of a sudden they think it's something that's out there. It's something you have to go to college for, whatever. You know what I mean? It's actually very, very simple. If you just think logically, just go to Google, say, hey, show me banner ad networks, and you'll have plenty to go through. Now, you will have to, roll up your sleeves and get your hands greasy a little bit, elbows greasy and your hands dirty and whatnot, right? You have to move a lot of dirt, my friend. I'm gonna tell you this up front, so I don't want you to think that, hey, if you just go to Google and go to the first link that's available that you see out there, and you click on it, and you will hit a gold vein, and all of a sudden you will be rich tomorrow. It most likely it's not gonna happen, even though it could happen. All right. But I just want you to know that if you do this stuff manually, you will have to, you'll have to kind of move a lot of dirt, metaphorically speaking, to find those gems. But it's worth it. You find those few places that will get you phenomenal results. Man, you're set. You can come back to them over and over again. You can continue buying them. Again, if you're not a Diamond member, become one. All right, because in a Diamond membership, I actually share with you my personal resources, my personal vault for banners, and exactly where I go to get my banners and things like that. So that's gonna eliminate a lot of the manual labor for you on your part as well. Okay, so that's kind of the banner ad networks here. Second thing, what you can do. And by the way, another thing I wanted to, so let's say if you go to like buyads.com, right, which is one of the networks, buyads.com, and again, I'm not saying that this is the best one out there, this is just one of them, okay? So you go here, okay? What you can do is a lot of times there's going to be a contact us, okay? There's going to be contact us place here, okay? You just go there and you can just call them, right? As you can see here, right? You can actually call them, and you can actually talk to a real live person. Imagine that, right? These guys are from California, as you can see, and just talk to them, all right? So you don't have to kind of go blindly. You can just actually talk to a real person, and they'll tell you what you need to know, right? They'll point you in a direction you need to go. Cool. So second thing is other people's blogs. Okay, so that's another stream which is really, really effective. Here is what I can tell you when it comes to other people's blogs. So what you can do is you can go to Google Keyword Tool, right? So I'll just go and type in here Google Keyword Tool. All right. So Google Keyword Tool is a little thing that I use a lot, right? And this is actually the first result that comes up here. I use this personally. And it's free. You don't have to pay a dime for it. And believe it or not, Google actually offers cool stuff for free, which is nice of them. And we're gonna wait for my internet to come up here. All right, cool. So you can go here and you can just type in a phrase. Okay, so what are you promoting? Let's say if you're promoting Big Idea Mastermind or Empower, or you're promoting how to make money online type stuff, right? Or trainings or information or a company program, whatever, right? Here's what you can do. You can type a phrase here. Okay, let's say how to make money online. Okay, and we have to type this CAPTCHA here, DRESD. I hope that's right. This might be a OL. You know what? I think that's actually SOL. I think that's what it is. Let's see. Yep, I was right. Okay, so and now this little Google Keyword Tool is gonna go out there and it will reverse engineer. Okay, it will actually tell me based on this keyword that I gave it. Okay, how many people are actually going out there on Google every single month, and how many people are searching for this particular keyword on Google. Okay, and we can actually sort these by global monthly searches. All right, and so this particular keyword here, as you can see here, 673,000 people go to Google every month. Okay, and they search for this keyword. Now this can be a combination of words. Now this is not exact. All right, this is a broad. Okay, but if you want to be exact, for example, I can actually go here and I can check this exact box here, and it would give me the exact number. Okay, as you can see, it puts the brackets here around the keyword. But you know, if you want to know the exact number of people who actually go to Google and actually type these words in this order, okay, like this, how to make money online, it's 74,000 people per month. Okay, and here it will tell me other relevant keywords and phrases and search phrases that people type into Google, and this is the exact match. Okay, as you can see here, make money online, right? How to make money online, earn money online. So why am I showing you all this? Well, I'm showing you this because here's what you can do, right? We can go to Google. Okay, let's open up Google here. Okay, and we can type in how to make money online. Boom, all right? And so remember, 74,000 people type this exact phrase in Google. Okay, so what we can do here is we can just go through this stuff, all right, and see if you can find a personal blog. Okay, somebody's blog. For example, here is John Chow. Okay, I happen to know this guy, great guy, and he is a big blogger. Okay, and he's got his own blog here, and this is his personal blog, right? And as you can see here, all right, as you can see, he has these banners on the side. Okay, he's got this banner right over here, right? He's got a big banner right at the top here, as you can see, right? Now, what does this tell you? Well, it tells you that you can contact him, right? And you can say, hey, John, can I pay you a little bit of money? And can you take my banner and can you place it on your website for me? Do you see what I'm saying? Now, here is the logic. 74,000 people searching for this keyword. Okay, 74,000 people see this guy because he's on the first page of Google, right? Do you think he gets a lot of traffic that's very, very laser targeted? I bet he does. Okay, I bet he does. Now, do you think if you had your banner somewhere over here, okay, let's say if your banner was over here, right, this place over here, or maybe this top one right here, right, or maybe this one over here, do you think you would get some people to click on your banner? Okay, I would think so, right? Now, here's something else I'm going to do, right? Just to make sure, I told you that, you know, I check Alexa.com for traffic, right? So I'll take johnchow.com, okay? I'll copy his URL here, and here's what I'm going to do. I will open up another tab. I'll go to Alexa.com, which is a service. It's like a directory. They index every single website in the world, billions and billions of them, and or whatever that number is. But they'll tell me, you know, they rank sites based on traffic, right? And so if I just paste johnchow.com here and click on search, it will tell me. I'll say get details here. Okay, see, it will tell me that his page, hold on a sec here. Okay, so it's ranked 6,400 in the United States and 9,700 in the world, okay, for traffic. Now, the lower this number, the better. Okay, so for example, if we were to type in here Google, all right, google.com, see, Google is ranked #1 in the US and #2 in the world, right? Because I think Facebook is #1, okay? Let's check out Facebook. Okay, yep, Facebook is ranked #1 in the world. Okay, look at that. They just passed Google. They just, you know, I think they passed Google quite some time now. But it gives you an idea, right? So if this site is the most traffic site in the entire world, that's it, right? Facebook is the most traffic site in the entire world, period. All right. So the lower the number for the site that you are researching, the better. Okay, that means that they get a lot of traffic. Okay, so I'll give you a rule of thumb here. If you are searching, well, let's do this together. Okay, let's go back. So John Chow is a good guy. He gets good traffic, right? Let's go to like page #3 here. Okay, and let's see if we can find another blog somewhere here. Okay, with banners. How to make money online, income diary. Okay, well let's take a look at this site. I mean, I have no idea what this is. It looks like a blog to me, but who knows? Just for comparison. Okay, let's pop this in here and click on search, and let's see what kind of traffic this guy's getting. Okay, so this is pretty good too. All right, so it's 9,500 in the U.S., 14,000. 14,000 worldwide. Okay, so it's not bad. Let's see. I want to find a site that would be like way down. Ways to make money working online. Okay, let's take a look at this right here. Copy, and we're going to paste it here. Okay, now for example, take a look at this one here, right? So this particular site, it's ranked number 38,000 in the United States and 258,000 in the world. Okay, so if I was to, let's say if I was to buy a banner on this particular site, well, what I would actually want to ask that site owner or that blog owner is, I would like to say, hey, you know, where is your audience? I mean, are your audience, you know, US based? Are your audience worldwide? I mean, where is it coming from, right? And like, give me demographics, like how many people, give me like geographical data, right? How many people are coming from outside the United States, and how many people are coming to your site that are actually from the United States? Make sense? And if he, you know, if he's got most of his people coming in from the United States, well, I can live with this, okay? But let's say if this number was like 100,000, and then this number was like 258,000, I would not even bother, okay? So the rule of thumb, my friend, is this: if the let's say if the US traffic is, you know, 100,000 and higher, this number, 100,000 and higher, I would stay away from it. Okay, if this number is like 150,000 or higher, I would stay away from it. Okay, just to kind of give you some to work off of. Okay, so but that's how you find other people's blogs, is you just go through the keywords here. Okay, makes sense. Let's say you know, ways to make money. Okay, Google search. So we go here, and you know, you just go through these sites and look for blogs. Okay, you look for blogs and then contact. So let's say in our example here, if we were to contact, let's see, where's that guy, John Chow, right? He's over here. And again, I think you know, after after kind of spotlighting John Chow here and giving him some props here, I think 6,000 of you guys will actually go, oh, look at that, there's me right there. Right, there's somebody's running a banner on his site right now. Now, I'm not saying that you have to go to John Chow, because you know we got, you know, thousands and thousands of members in Big Idea Mastermind, and there's probably going to be thousands of you guys who will go and try to purchase an ad and you know, a banner space from John Chow, and he's going to say, well, you know, I can't sell you because there's like 300 people already requested that. I'm just showing you this as an example, folks. There's tons and tons and tons. As you can see here, right? You can go to, you know, just search a keyword, right? How to make money online, ways to make money online, how to succeed in affiliate marketing, how to, you know, tips on network marketing. I mean, network marketing, just keywords that include network marketing, right? Just anything that has to do with our space, right? And this Google keyword tool will tell you, and it will give you many other relevant keywords, and you can just go research them, right? And do this process, and you will find many bloggers who will sell you advertising space. Okay, so then what you do is simply go to that, you know, there's going to be like an advertise link, right? Like John has an advertise link here, or, you know, should be like a contact us or something like that, right? You just contact that blogger and just say, hey, you know, love your blog, I'd like to place an ad or a banner on your blog. You know, what kind of options do you have? What kind of, you know, where can you place it? How much it's going to cost me? And always negotiate, okay? Always negotiate. Okay, so hope that this makes sense to you right now. Now, next thing is I want to show you, well, I said that it could be marketplaces, right? So on ClickBank, and this can be really good. So if you go to clickbank.com, right, a lot of times, see, and this is going to be, this is for the insiders, okay? So I'm a ClickBank vendor, all right? I got some products on actually I got one product on ClickBank that I don't even I don't even promote, I don't even touch anymore. It's just there. And I can tell you right here, right? So see this place over here? Okay, this is a banner ad. Okay, if you can stick your banner in here, or if you go to like ClickSure or pay.com, and if you can actually place a banner on the inside of that marketplace, right, on the inside of that members area, okay, it's going to be super targeted for you, and I guarantee you'll get tons and tons of very, very targeted traffic from that. Okay, so you would just contact like ClickBank or pay.com or any other affiliate networks out there, marketplace, and just say, hey, what kind of advertising opportunities do you guys have, and they'll tell you, right, and you just pick the one that suits you the best and kind of go from there. Okay. But folks, that's pretty much how that's pretty much it. I mean, that's there's not a whole lot to banner advertising. It's just being a little bit creative, right? Just kind of think outside the box a little bit. Play around with Google. I mean, I play around with Google a lot. Go through different keywords. Another thing is, you can go to, let's say you go to like, welfare, weather. Let's say you go to like weather.com or something like that, right? And you see all these banners, all right? You see there's a banner right over here for Progressive, right? Now this is going to be really, really expensive for you, right? It's going to be super expensive. But if you just go to advertising right here, right? Advertising, and if you contact the network, okay, that runs their ads. My internet is really, really slow. Okay, folks, if you just contact them, they will tell you where they're running their ads, where they're running their banners at, and if you're promoting something that's generic, something like Empower Network, Make Money, Lose Weight, whatever it is that you're promoting that's generic, right? That's appealing to the mass market out there, folks. You can uncover some really, really, really cool gems. You can uncover some sources that you can go to, and just one source can make you 5 figures a month, easy. All right, just think outside the box a little bit, right? Every single website that you visit, right? Let's say if you come across a website and there is, you see there is banners on the website, okay? Whether it's an affiliate site, whether it's somebody's blog, whether it's some kind of network, whether it's a major site or minor site, if there is if there is these things on the site, right? There is banners. Guess what? There is an opportunity for you to place your banner there as well, right? Check them out on Alexa. Make sure that the site gets ranked, right? Make sure that the Alexa number is really low. The lower, the better. And contact the network or the owner of that site and see if you can't place a banner there. Okay, I mean, it's really not a rocket science, but the reason I don't want to give you specific, I don't want to say, okay, go to this XYZ company, boom.com, and place your banners there, because folks, think logically here with me, right? We got thousands upon, we got 13 or 14,000 at the time of recording this video, members in Big Idea Mastermind, right? And if I would tell you at this stage, especially if you're not a diamond, if I would tell you right now, let's say if you're only like silver or gold member and you're watching this, and there is, I don't know how many, 9,000 people that are silver and gold members, right? And if I say, guys, go to this xyzcompany.com and place your banners there, 5,000 people would go there, and nobody would get results, all right? Because 500 banners are going to be placed within 24 hours. Make sense? From promoting the same thing. Okay, so I want you to start thinking creatively a little bit. I want you to think as an entrepreneur. I want you to have an eye, kind of develop an eye of an entrepreneur, right? An eye of an advertiser. Anything that any website you visit out there on the internet, always look for opportunities that you can advertise, right? Always look for those hidden opportunities that most people don't think about. Right? Most people don't think about, visiting a site, and if there's banners, first of all, they don't even pay attention to like marketers, right? Especially like our people in our age, we don't pay attention to simple things like, hey, if there's a banner on the site, why don't I scroll down and see if I can place my banner there, right? Most marketers think that they have to learn the secret, and it's just something that's secretive. It's actually really simple if you just break it down. Keep it simple. And you will have your own resources to go to. You'll have your own resources you can share with your followers later on, right? Because I don't want to give you the fish, my friend. I want to teach you how to fish so that you can eat for the rest of your life. Make sense? Guys, that's it for this video. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. I hope that that this stuff making sense to you. Again, this is just another way for you to get traffic to your site. Monetize it, utilize it, go out there, test it, right? And if you're not diamond, you know where you need to be at, right? All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.